Over the next few minutes, we will show you how to prepare and submit T4 and RL1 slips in Sage HR and Payroll. A T4, or Statement of Remuneration Paid, is an information slip prepared and issued by an employer to employees and to the Canada Revenue Agency, or CRA, to indicate how much employment income was paid during a year and the amount of payroll tax that was deducted. An RL1 is used to report income and deductions, including Quebec-specific taxes for employees in Quebec for a given year. Employers must issue RL1 slips to employees and to Revenue Quebec. Before preparing T4 or RL1 slips, you should ensure that tax-related information is up to date for your company and for your employees. For your company information, click your company name in the top right corner and select Manage Companies. If all the required tax information has been entered, the mention Completed displays under Tax Information. Let's select our company to review some important fields. On the Statutory Information page, ensure that your trading name and CRA payroll number are entered correctly. Under Tax Filing Information, select your type of business and enter one or two business owner social insurance numbers as required, and enter your T4 transmitter number. If you need to prepare RL1 slips, you also need to enter an RL1 transmitter number and a Quebec Enterprise number. Let's click Save. Now, let's have a look at our employees. Like with companies, if all the required tax information has been entered, the mention Completed displays under Tax Information. Let's open one of our employees. On the Personal tab, ensure that the employee type, full-time, part-time, or contractor, has been entered. The employee's social insurance number is also needed. On the Address tab, the employee's address is needed for year-end submissions. Let's click Save. We can now use the Submissions tab to prepare T4 or RL1 slips. We begin by clicking Federal Tax Forms to prepare T4 slips. Then we click New T4 form. Indicate the type of form you want to prepare. Generate and file your T4, print T4 slips allows you to generate an XML file to submit to the CRA for a new T4 filing, as well as a PDF file for your employees' T4 slips. Amend or cancel previously filed T4, print T4 slips allows you to generate an XML file to submit to the CRA for an amended or cancelled T4 filing, as well as a PDF file for your employees' T4 slips. Print T4 slips only allows you to generate a PDF file for your employees' T4 slips only. In our case, we select the first option for a new T4 filing. Let's click Next. Then, select the tax year and use the arrows to select or deselect employees. By default, all employees that have been paid during the tax year are included. Click Next. Review the company details and make changes as needed. The information displayed here is the information we reviewed in the company settings earlier. Under Employee Details, we may review and make changes to the employee's information as needed. Here, we will not make any changes. Let's click Generate. The T4 files are being generated. This may take a few minutes. Once completed, click the submission to access the files. From this page, you may click Download T4 XML file to download the file to submit to the CRA. This link opens the CRA web portal, where you can then upload the file to file T4s electronically. Click View T4 slips to download your employees' T4 slips. We can then open the file to review individual T4 forms. Now, let's return to our submission. View T4 Totals report downloads a report which displays the total amount for each T4 box. Let's open it. Now let's return to our submission. The option to delete T4 forms deletes this submission. Let's click Close. We could access details about the submission by clicking it at any time. Finally, let's see how we can prepare RR1 slips. Click the Submissions tab. This time, we click Quebec Tax Forms. Here, click New RR1 form. Like with T4s, indicate if you would like to generate and file your RR1 and print RR1 slips, amend or cancel a filed RR1 and print RR1 slips, or print RR1 slips only. Click Next. Then select the tax year and use the arrows to select or deselect employees. By default, all Quebec employees that have been paid during the tax year are included. Click Next. Like with T4s, review the company and the employee details and make changes as needed. Then click Generate. The RR1 files are being generated. This may take a few minutes. Once completed, click the submission to access the files. The options here are similar to the options on the T4 page. You may download the RR1 XML file, then use the Revenu Quebec web portal link to upload the file to file RR1s electronically. The View RR1 Slips option allows you to download your employees' RR1 slips. Let's open the file to have a look at the individual RR1 slips. Now, let's return to our submission. View RR1 Totals report downloads a report which displays the total amounts for each RR1 box. The option to delete RR1 forms deletes this submission. Let's click Close. Congratulations, you now know how to prepare and submit T4 and RR1 slips in Sage HR and Payroll.